This week on the podcast, people, we present What Gets You Further in Life, Athletics or Academics? Rewind back to 4th grade gym class. You were lined up amongst your classmates on the end line, nervously shaking and praying to hear your name called to be chosen for the gym class team. As the draft begins, everyone next to you, person by person, gets picked, until the moment you were dreading becomes a reality. You are the last one standing. With the social success gained through athletics, you would think that athletics will get you even further in life by simply being good at sports, right? Think again. I bet all of you listening have been in this position in gym class, wishing more than anything that you were the top athlete in the class, eyeing, with profound jealousy, the number one draft. But a few years later, would you still make the same wish? Though a large percentage of athletes who continue their careers in college are on full scholarships, what needs to be taken into consideration is the size of that population. Just under 2% of all high school athletes earn a college scholarship. Yes, out of that very small group, those athletes can be deemed rather successful, graduating college with no debt. But the odds of getting that scholarship in the first place are so statistically minuscule out of the population of competing athletes, let alone high schoolers in general. Due to this small percentage, high schoolers have a significantly higher chance at getting a scholarship for academics. In sharp contrast, 19% of high school students with a 3.5 to 4.0 GPA get academic money. Therefore, it is more probable to get money off college tuition with academics, making those who are smarter to get academic aid in the end more successful, since a higher percentage of the population of people will have little to no debt after college. With those who have to use only their academics to get to college and only worry about their academics in college, they are often more successful since they have been conditioning the cognitive skills they will need for their work during their educational time. Since I am a part of that 2%, with myself playing volleyball at Loyola University, you would think that I would be biased on the issue. Of course, I would have to be. Wrong. Despite my extreme bias, I strongly agree that academics get you further, since there is no fighting the statistics of the argument. Look around your high school and you can easily identify one or more athletes going to a prestigious university purely because of their athleticism. Although they are able to get in with the free pass of athletics, sports can only take them so far. Take Scott, star basketball player from the show One Tree Hill, for example.
Today to announce where I plan to play basketball in college. I've had a lot of great offers, but it's always been my dream to play at Duke University.
Though this is an amazing opportunity for some athletes, this does not always hold true to today's changing expectations. With how educational expectations of degrees have changed, now employers simply expect a graduate degree. Now, the new degree that carries the most weight is the master's degree. In this case, academics get you further because athletics cannot be used to get into a highly selective graduate school that stands out on a resume. Only one's true intelligence can do that. As a result, intelligence fully determines where everyone, including athletes, will go to graduate school. Once you graduate from college or graduate school, that degree and GPA that is reflected upon your resume are what get you the higher paying jobs. Therefore, those who are more academically well-rounded will tend to get the jobs with higher salaries due to their credentials that are more suitable for the job. After all, your resume does not list starting Alabama quarterback. Athletes may be considered the cool ones during teenage years, but intelligence soon is the only thing left when sports can no longer open doors for athletes. Oh, how could I forget? The professional athletes. Maybe you do still have hope if you aren't as smart. Think again. Of the 2% of actual athletes in high school who get athletic scholarships to college, only a whopping 2% of that small population continue on to a professional level. Just let this sink in. There are about 8 million high school athletes in the U.S. There are 460,000 college athletes in the U.S., about 17 times less athletes than high school. Lastly, but definitely least, there are only 5,000 professional athletes. That is 16,000 times less people than the amount of high school athletes. Sorry if that just burst anyone's bubble. Don't we all wish we could be the One Tree Hill star basketball player?
I got called up.
You're in the NBA?
I'm in the NBA.
Although professional athletes have a lot of success by making up to millions of dollars, the odds of this happening are so incredibly small to be able to peg athletics to gaining more success than academics. Though athletes could play at a very high level and gain their success off of pure performance, their salary depends on their well being and physical state. One bad hit and it is all over. Compared to athletics, intelligence cannot be taken from someone in a 5-second play, so smarter people have something to fall back on and earn success from through a regular job. Though high schoolers see the jocks as more popular than the nerds, academics speak for themselves later in life with their long-lasting benefits. Therefore, academics gets you further in life because there is a better chance for decreased debt with academic scholarships. Academics earn a higher degree of education for a more profitable job, and an athlete's career can be ended through injuries without a solid job to fall back onto.